Hello? YouTube, are you out there?
Hi out there. Facebook.
YouTube, are you out there?
Facebook is saying that it's going to be 1 minute 51.
Good, yeah, because it was scheduled. They wouldn't let me do it any earlier. Hello, everybody!
Or if there's anybody.
If you all were so patient enough to wait.
Kurt might be there. Kurt was waiting.
Hello. Okay, so YouTube should be up and running if you were patient enough to stick around and wait for it. And then Facebook should be back up and running at 5:15. They would let me just schedule one, which, you know what, at this point I'm thankful. Anybody in YouTube land? Says the stream is excellent. 3 people in YouTube land. Hello, 3 people.
Pat, are you there? Hello.
We do have volume, right? Yes, I see it. The technical difficulties, not my. Hi, Elizabeth. Wow, Restream is getting kicked to the curb. What a piece of shit.
Yeah.
All right. I don't like not being able to control our own posts. That might kill this entire chat thing altogether.
We'll just have to commit to reading them to people.
Yeah. Oh, it says enable manual mode. Do you think I can go live? Well, it's 18 seconds. I'll just wait.
12, 11.
Don't push any more buttons, Cory. Yay! Oh, that's right.
What?
If I do make things bigger in Chrome, it makes it bigger across the board. Safari will let me do them separately. Hello, Facebook. Oh, still going. Still trying.
It's shown here.
Okay, good. Hello, everybody. Hello, Facebook. Hello, YouTube.
We're back, everybody.
Hello, Internet land.
Little technical difficulty.
Yeah, I'll let everybody sync up here, and then I'll go over what just happened. We are live. Holy moly.
Let's not do that anymore.
Nope, not doing it again.
Great.
Restream is not in my life anymore.
Maybe that's why it's free.
Well,
Hi,
hello. There are paid subscriptions, and I actually emailed last night after we got off of the stream, and the response I got back was so shitty that it pissed me off in general. Like, basically, it's not our fault. It's not our fault.
Hi, Rihanna.
It's YouTube. It's not us. And, like, no trying to help me figure it out. No, like, nothing.
Just pointing fingers.
Just shit customer service. Yeah. I was a little irritated at that, and I thought I'll give it one more try today. And I definitely am not going to be doing it again.
At 59, we decided to abandon ship, you guys, and try to go to Caster, and everything wasn't going well. Hi, Retta.
Hello.
Do you need your beer, Cory, since you made it through that?
Yes, give me my beer.
Guys, I thought I was going to have to go in the other room for a minute.
All right. I am going to write a letter after this.
You're going to write a letter to Congress about how bad Restream is? Mm-hmm. Hi, Angela.
Going to write an email.
My volume's better.
John.
Thanks, John. Hi, Rodney. Thanks for coming back.
Hey, Rodney.
There's Kurt. That's tiny. I can't read that.
Well, let me close it and open it back up over in Safari because it won't let me make it the right size.
It's so tiny. Hey, Eric. Yeah, it's again 1,000 degrees in here.
It's ridiculous. Like, that just compounds everything.
Yeah.
We're sweating. I really am pitting out right now.
I can feel his stress level skyrocket. I'm enjoying your camera videos, Eric. Eric has a lightsaber.
Ooh.
Yes, it's very cool.
Like a official Star Wars lightsaber?
Um,
Or like one of those cool, like you can't see them right now, but I have like they
No,
sell a photography light that's like a lightsaber.
I think it's a lightsaber, isn't it, Eric? Hey, Gerald. Hey, Retta. We're doing good.
Was it for Star Wars Day?
We had a little crash. No, he has it for all the time. He's taking some really cool pictures with it too, like catching it on the...
That's what I did with these ones. I did them with a 360 camera too. They were light painting with 360.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was pretty sweet.
We're better now that we got this up and going again, Retta.
We were fine before.
And then the last 3 minutes after it started to crash were...
Okay, Caster's got my vote, even though it's a paid app. I'd rather have it just work.
Sometimes you got to pay for stuff to work.
So I will say that we haven't tried to use Restream without the chat. We've always tried to make the chat work.
Isn't that the whole reason, though, we were trying Restream?
Well, if I can use Restream and have it be free and then post ourselves, because the trouble comes when they want to take your information and say they're signing in as you to create the post.
Oh.
And you can't actually do the post ahead of time because they don't let you schedule them that way. Basically, you go live right as the stream hits their server. So something's happening in between with YouTube because it thinks that the stream has already been there right when you put the title in. It starts the stream, but then it says, you look over at YouTube and it says started 3 seconds ago.
Hi, Sierra.
But you haven't even started anything. But then when you actually go to start it, it thinks that you already are holding that space for the stream that you... I don't even know. It's confusing.
It's a whole bunch of business that we don't want to deal with anymore.
Ugh. So,
Is
no more
light?
chat.
Is this light not on? Oh. Is that too much light?
Here, I'll turn it down here.
I'm just used to that being on. I like the little different color that
The gradients of
cast.
color.
Yes, it's quite nice.
Is that like the politics of dancing?
He says, yes, everywhere I go, the lightsaber goes. Light painting photography is awesome. Glad to see you guys here. Keep it up. Thanks,
Woohoo!
Eric. We've done it every single day since
March
something.
20th, I think, or so.
Yeah. A couple days Cory wasn't here. Had to go to
We're
work.
back.
Hi, Dominic.
Ooh,
I'm building
hutch.
a hutch for rabbits and watching you at the same time. Oh,
Cool.
that's cool. Getting some buns? Or do you have buns already? I miss having a rabbit. Sophie, she was so cute. She used to run around in the house with our cats.
Yes,
She was
Sophie
super
was cute.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ross here? Oh, hey, Ross. Yeah, it took us a minute.
But we showed up.
We did. It's good practice for you, too, to remain calm when things go awry.
Oh, I always do. Especially on job site, I'm always the calm one.
Well, let me tell you, if anybody else is energy driven that's around you, let me just tell you that when that all started to happen, your energy just skyrocketed off the chart.
But I think the difference is, well, first of all, you know me and I know you. But secondly, I think it's a lot different in a work situation because though you're so aloof and honestly, you kind of check out when stuff like this happens.
Because I know to not open my mouth or
And
say a
that's
word.
it's not a criticism. I'm just comparing you to my clients when I'm out. They are skyrocketing 6,000 times past me. And then it makes me be the calm one and just assure everyone this is going to take a few minutes.
So should I freak out more than you when you're doing stuff to
and then
calm
I start
you down?
and then I start giving them directives like, well, somebody needs to go out on stage and let them know that, you know, it's just going to be a few minutes. Or did you have another act like that was going to go out and do something? Have them go out now. Like, let's shuffle things around. And so I become that person when things go wrong on the job.
Well, that's good. Hey, Jimmy.
Here I know it's all up to me. You're just going to sit back and criticize me for being a freak.
I criticize you quietly for being a freak because I know better.
But I feel it.
They have 2. Oh, you're getting 3 more. Cute. I love bunnies. They're so adorable.
Well, you can always count on some kind of
Hey, Jimmy.
bone or skull.
Yeah, I gotta have a skull or something.
It's part of the repertoire. Bones and skulls.
I haven't brought any of my
Hi, Gerald.
I haven't brought any of my wet specimens in because I don't think people can handle those. Just bones and
we might get kicked off YouTube.
Well, my thought was I could do have a little.
My shirt.
Ow! My hair just got caught in my necklace.
Hey.
I was thinking I could have a little screen here, and that I could, be like, "All right, everybody who's a sensitive viewer, this is what it is." Hey, Melissa.
Ooh.
What did you do today?
Is Facebook on? Look at this. Sorry, we're having trouble playing your video.
People are commenting over here.
Okay, good. I'm going to ignore it. What did I do today? I had work today. I went and that spiritual center that I'm helping was moving locations from the office that they were in, streaming, not their regular services location. Actually, they moved back into a location that they do their services in because the internet connection was stronger there, and they were not doing so well with the teeny weeny internet connection that they had. But I'm so jealous. I actually looked into this last night. I want fiber for my internet, and I don't know how I'm going to get it in this house because there's no services in the area.
Can you move Facebook over there?
But I do okay. Hey, Jimmy. We do okay here. We have a 940 download, which I'm not going to complain. That's pretty damn good.
I mean, considering all the stuff that we run out of here, we can't complain.
No, I'm not complaining at all. But I would like more upload. We only get about 35 upload, which is still super good. But with fiber, if you get 940 download, you also get 940 upload.
I like 35 upload better.
Well, then we can run everything. We can have all this stuff on, and you could be watching it like you're watching it now, and shouldn't be.
It's better this way because I can see how many people are here.
I know, but it just bogs everything down.
Well, not anymore because I have this fancy.
Because we only have 35 uploads. You could display echo.
Hey, Ariel. Hi, Auntie.
What does display echo mean?
Echo. One of Echo is his leopard gecko that I have preserved.
Oh, got it.
You can't display an echo, Cory.
Well, I didn't even know what it meant.
You can only
so
hear
I was
them.
Asking. I could create an echo right now. Let me turn up my speakers.
We already had that when we tried to do that stupid Google Hangout thing. That was the worst.
Yeah, there's been some bad things lately.
I say we stick with what is working. No more new systems.
Hi. Well,
hi, Auntie.
Not for a while. I'll spare everybody with anything new for a couple of days.
Yeah, let's have the ship running smoothly for a couple days. The last 3 days have been real rough.
Fuck Restream. Excuse my language.
Hey.
I'm so mad at them.
Bleep. My aunt was doing some wood cutting today and hauling, I saw.
Wow.
Yeah. Yes, with my company, fiber customers can get what? 1 gig up and down.
Who said that?
Ross.
Yeah, you get pretty much, for every gig you get download, you get an upload, which is phenomenal. But I hear they go down a lot. A couple people I've talked to lately have said that they have more trouble. They seem to have more trouble with their fiber connections, that they're not very consistent. Well, the place I was just at was in North Park on Utah Street, and they have fiber. 300 each way.
You know, I've been telling you for years you need to have more fiber.
I need more fiber in my diet.
What is everybody drinking? We didn't talk about that.
Oh.
Cheers, everybody.
Stella.
Retta. Oh. Cheers.
Clink.
Retta, are you having Crystal Light tonight? Auntie Water, maybe.
Crystal light.
Pat.
I might have to look that up. I don't know where Mother is.
I don't see Pat.
Oh, there she is. I saw
She
you're
was
high
up there
up
at
there.
the beginning, yeah. She's like probably thinking, God, hurry up and get on here.
She got a coloring book from her friend, an adult coloring book, and she's been. She got the whole bunch of colored pencils. She's been keeping busy doing some cool coloring.
Pat's having iced tea.
I had Swami's today for lunch.
You son of a bitch. Pardon my language. I was waiting for you to call me and say, hey,
Well, I
I'm
was going to,
food.
but then things got away from us. We couldn't get an audio monitor working. It took us an hour to figure out how to get it working.
Retta's drinking the Kool-Aid.
Drinking the Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid. I want Kool-Aid.
What are you laughing at, Kurt? It does, Kurt.
Steel Reserve here.
I'll
Predictable
put
Ross.
15,
That's
I think.
exactly what I was going to ask you if you were drinking, Ross.
Yeah, I'm gonna make this bigger. Bigger yet.
I know. I can't see.
My old eyes.
I'm gonna have to go get my spectacles. Then everybody's gonna make fun of me because I look like Harry Potter.
So I'm noticing in the mornings when I wake up, I can't see.
Is it because you're old?
That's got to be bad, right?
Well, probably. Like, what degree of not seeing can you not do?
Like, everything is blurry. I can't, like, focus. It takes me a good 10 or 15 minutes to, like, that didn't used to happen.
How much screen time have you been having? Kurt's having a lemon
it's my life.
spritzer.
Ooh, a lemon spritzer. How?
Diet Dr. Pepper cream soda. Yum.
Yum.
That sounds amazing. I love cream soda. That's my favorite. When I move out of here, I'm sure I'll turn into a big wino. How's that going, Ross? Are you looking for something currently?
Pink lemonade.
I wanted that today because all we had was that water, so I had to drink pamplemousse today.
What's wrong with pamplemousse?
Well, I don't like those. I'm not a fan. I only drink them when I don't have any cold water and I want something cold.
Why don't you go get a lemon from the tree and put some lemon juice in it? Spritz it a little bit and make it
Spritz my already spritzer.
make it a little fresher.
I heard something
you need
about
some vodka.
I heard something about June Shine being dropped off at my work that
Ooh,
might be available
I like some June Shine
for me. Yeah, I love June Shine. Eye doctor for Cory, Retta said.
Yeah, it's time. You know, in my 23andMe, it said that I am at high risk for macular degeneration. Is that how you say
Oh,
it?
that's not good.
Yeah, so I think it's starting.
That's definitely not good. Maybe I should give you.
I can see good now.
Maybe you can see well now, right?
You love to correct.
I'm a Nazi. I'm sorry.
Oxley good now.
I should start letting you have some of the 50 pounds of carrots we buy for the tortoises.
Yeah, that's a myth.
Oh, you're moving into a new apartment on June 1st. Cool.
You becoming a wino on June 2nd?
Right. It is 1,000 degrees in here right now.
It's so hot.
How's that air conditioner search going?
I haven't looked again yet. It confuses me.
Jeff, are you here? Has Jeff found anything, or are you still waiting for Cory to do that?
Like I said, I found like 4 that are viable, but I can't narrow it down, and they're all in the same price range or expensive as hell. And all I can think about is I'm putting them in my cart is the electric bill. One of them is the minimum is 700 watts and the maximum is 1350. All the other ones, they all say between 1100 and 1500 watts that they draw.
Well, I will be unplugging my tortoise heat lamps, so that'll, I mean, it'll kind of offset that. Instead of heating the tortoises, we'll be cooling the house. Draw the one out of a hat.
Pretty much at this point, that's what I'm going to have to do.
That's what it's going to have to come to, Elizabeth. And trust me, Elizabeth, we can't be hot in this room because Cory does not do well in the heat, especially under pressure.
Neither does Derrol.
Neither does Derrol. But I do great under pressure. Under pressure.
You don't know pressure.
I do know pressure.
You do not.
I do know pressure. I work on deadlines all the time.
I'm gonna be quiet.
Good idea. I got some pictures for today.
What you got?
I was waiting to see if Janine was going to be here.
My hair's a weird mess today. Who's sassy?
Cory's sassy, of course. Hey, you be singing queen? What?
You be the singing queen.
Oh.
Are you ready?
I guess we could show the.
You can re-show it.
We'll show the skulls first. I'll wait for Janine to see if she comes on in a little bit.
Ready?
Yeah, these are just.
If you go full screen, it goes black. Hit the green button.
Oh.
Bam!
This is just our skull friends. This one you plug in, and he has flames that shoot up out of his head with a light and
But it's not working.
Well, he isn't working because I don't have the cord. But he's fun. His eyes glow red, and then he has flames shooting out of his head with a little fan that makes him go. And then over here, I forget what this guy does. I haven't put batteries in him for a long time.
It looks Halloweenish. It probably just goes.
I think his eyes jiggle and he makes a hideous sound.
That's what I just did.
Hold on, I have to see what other pictures.
Do you want me to take it down?
Yeah, for a minute.
Just tell me and I'll do it.
Just for a minute, because I want to make sure I show the right picture at the right time. Okay.
And I think if you just hover down at the bottom,
like a hovercraft,
the pictures come up. You don't have to go out of full screen.
So Gary, who's been watching from Essex, but is sleeping right now.
Oh, this is his pick?
Hi, Gary.
Hi, Gary.
He's sleeping, but he says he's going to watch the show later.
Okay, cool.
These are pictures that Gary sent.
Nice.
We didn't really talk about that one, but
pretty,
it's
though.
super pretty. This is a castle built in 1216.
Cool.
And then this is also a little
Oh, it's pretty too.
waterway area. So yeah,
I like the old boats.
I wish he wasn't sleeping right now so we could talk about him a little bit more. But thank you, Gary, for sending him in.
Next time. That was awesome. You did send them.
Yes, these are from Gary, everybody, who's been watching from Essex when he is working overnights, which he's not doing right now. So he's in bed sleeping.
Super cool.
I do have some more, but we'll wait a couple more minutes to see if Janine pops
Essex, UK. That's why it was like, send some pictures because I've never been and I just want to see where you be.
Yeah, it was cool. I was like, oh, that building's cool. And he's like, it's a castle.
It's
and
not
I love
a building,
me a castle.
It's a castle.
I wanted to look it up a little bit more, but I didn't do that before the show. He is in the UK. Yep.
He's a euchre. So I just made that up.
Yeah, I love the eyes, Ross. They're super fun. They move. Voice to text, sorry, said you're singing, queen. Acting for Derrol is pressed.
Derrol's not a very good actor.
Okay.
I mean, I don't mean like if he was trying to act. I did mean if he's feeling something, it's seen. It's right here.
My face doesn't lie, is what he's trying to say.
On his sleeve. It's right here.
I wear my heart on my sleeve. That's why I have it branded right here. My aunt says, with all that wood, we cut 3 cords, split and piled. I will send a photo. And he called me upstairs with a tick on his arm. Ew, I hate ticks.
In his armpit.
Ugh. Ticks are the worst. Yuck.
See you, Eric. I saw your last name. I'm like, bye, Ross.
Bye, Eric. Send us pictures of the bunnies. Yeah, you never get to experience that. Living on the East Coast.
No, thankfully.
It was always the worst day when you saw that truck come in with the wood. My dad would always get the whole tree. So it's the whole length of the tree.
How many cords would that be? 50?
I feel like we used to get just like maybe one cord. I don't remember what the cordage is, but yeah, when that would come in, we'd be like, oh crap, we have to cut it all, split it all, carry it downstairs in the cellar, stack it up, stack it up in the woodshed.
Sorry to turn the fan.
Of course, it was worth it, but have you ever seen a tick inside a castle? The tick was actually in Maine, Elizabeth. There's been a heretic in the castle before, I'm sure.
I've never been in a castle, no. I've been outside of a building, a house in Phoenix that's on the side of a mountain that is built to look like a castle.
Kevin is asking a question.
Hi, you live streaming with A10 Mini? I am. We are, it's not the Pro, just the regular A10 Mini. Kevin. And I have 4 sources hooked up to it. It's pretty much maxed out, but the audio is not going through it. It's going through a Zoom U24.
The switcher?
Yeah, it's the video switcher, the A10 Mini, which takes all the cameras and feeds it through as a capture card into the computer. Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for asking.
That's all his area.
And OBS, if you're wondering. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something before I got up and do the fan.
I don't know.
Oh, that's so much better. I have air. Yeah, they're hard to find right now. I was trying to hook a couple people up and get them going with the streaming system, and they're nowhere to be found right now. So if you find one, grab it.
Because everybody and their mom is trying to stream right now too.
Yeah, we're live streaming on Facebook through Caster.
We tried Restream, but that didn't work out.
It depends on the day. Hey, Facebook, are any of you straddling right now with YouTube and Facebook?
John, Elizabeth, are you guys watching both? Is there a delay? Recently, we saw that YouTube was more delayed than Facebook.
Yeah,
right?
It's a crapshoot. Every day is different.
Yeah.
But we tried Restream, had some pretty bad experiences trying to use their chat and how they work, and now Caster's been working really well for us. So I think we're gonna stick with Caster, even though it's a paid app or a paid subscription. There is a delay on Facebook today. There you go. How's our audio, everyone? Are we in sync?
Am I speaking loudly enough for everybody?
Daryl's getting to know a microphone this morning here.
I'm scared of it. I'm supposed to stay 60 feet away from stuff, so I'm staying away. Streaming stuff is like the same as material and thread, MIA. About 5 seconds between the two.
Nice. All right. Thanks, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Auntie.
What I set up, what I was doing today. Did you say what you did today?
I didn't.
What did you do today, Derrol? While I was working.
Well, that was one of the things I was gonna show.
My hair.
I guess we can show it. Janine, maybe we'll go back and watch it at a later time.
Okay.
Hold on.
Tell me when you're ready.
I'm getting it ready.
I'll go to your laptop. Ready?
Yep.
Boom.
So today I went over to my neighbor Janine's house. You know, next door. Her husband's the crow that we hear every day, which we haven't heard. Where's the crow?
I'm sure it'll be around soon.
And I picked a lovely selection of weeds for the tortoises. The one all the way, yeah, the one all the way to the left. I only got one single one of that. Is mallow. And then the second one in is just grass. The third one in is burr clover. And then there's some sow thistle in the middle, and then mustard at the end. And Pico went right for the mallow, of course.
He likes it.
He always likes that. And then he always has to be such a jerk to her.
He's so big, and he thinks he can do whatever the heck he wants.
He's like, I'm gonna eat this, and he sits on the food too. Look at him. He's sitting on the grass. He's sitting on the mallow, and she went to eat the clover, and he's like, no, I'm gonna eat the clover too.
Does anybody want a 200-pound tortoise?
And and that one.
And then your photo from the front.
Yep, that's our front hedge.
So, I tend to the bushes out front, and this one, it's a tree, really, that's got a lot of saplings that have grown up in the front and created a little barrier, but it keeps growing out onto the sidewalk. So when I went out and cut it, I ended up cutting a hole in that spot, and then I thought, okay, well, we have all these geraniums and other plants that kind of are looking for sun to keep coming out. They're going to fill in right there. And it only took like a month and a half, and all of a sudden the geraniums are like popped through and have filled the space, and now it's colorful and provides privacy. So that's really nice. Yeah. So I can't wait to cut another hole in it so we can
no more holes in it. Good God.
I'm going to cut another one by the purple bush, so the purple comes through in that spot.
Thank you, Auntie. Yeah, I love the geraniums. I'm gonna actually clone some of those too.
Oh, can you do cuttings?
Yep.
Kurt, it probably should be moved, but it's good.
I took it out yesterday actually, and it looks good. All the tires look inflated and well. All of the tarp is staying on very nicely.
It looks. Thank you, Ross. It looks really good right now, even overgrown. I mean, it's like a little oasis out there. Oasis probably wasn't the best word, but like a little secret garden.
A couple weeks ago, I had one of the neighbors walk by walking her dogs, and she kind of looked. We kind of accidentally made eye contact because I heard her walking by, and I looked up, and she saw me at the same time, so we kind of surprised each other. But then she kept walking, and when she turned around and came back, she was like, I just want to tell you, your yard is so beautiful. I was like, oh, thank you.
People, they stop and admire it all the time. And it's funny because there's a lady that has a couple of kids, and they come by and they stop and they stare at the wind chimes all the time. They stand out there for like 5 or 10 minutes.
It's awful wind chimey out there, you guys.
Super wind chimey. So, when Kurt comes over this weekend, can he come in the house and spend some time?
Well, I don't know.
I'm pushing for you, Kurt.
Are we gonna have to like sit at arm's length, or can I like hug him?
Yeah, you can hug him, and I'm going out and being exposed to 6 or 12 people at a time, and I'm coming home, so there's no difference from him coming over.
He doesn't obey my rules very well. Shoes are gonna have to stay off outside. Coat's gonna have to stay off outside. Let him in, Ross says.
Let him in. Let him over.
This does not mean we're going to come over and work on cars out in the street.
We're in phase 2 in California. So we're
in phase 1.
He's in phase 2.
We're in phase 1.
I thought we were in phase 2.
No, we're in phase 1. Right?
I'm going to look it up.
You look it up. No, that's not going to happen, Elizabeth. I'm going to stay here at my house for a while until I have to go back to work. Then I'll leave.
Oh, it's so funny. I mean, I'm used to seeing people in masks anymore, but I was in front of Target in North Park, and as I'm waiting, all the people on the street like lined up were pretty deep. It was like 20 people deep, but just the colors of face masks. That's what I'm enjoying. Like seeing what people are actually using as a face mask and like the creativity behind them.
Did you see that POS in Santee that wore a hood?
What does POS mean? Point of sale?
Piece of Shasta.
I didn't see that.
He wore a KKK hood to the grocery store.
Oh, no, I had no idea.
Real smart. Hey, Susie. How are the turkeys? Do you have a bunch now? How are the pigs? I want to pet those little pigs. They look so cute. John just said that at the same time as you.
What?
I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah, John. John saw it. It was not cool.
Point of sale. Oh, you know what?
Oh,
not everyone can
Elizabeth
be smart.
Got blocked again, even though you
started.
even though you edited it, Elizabeth. Hey, Brian.
So, it says right here, county officials set the stage for phase 2.
Yeah, we're only in phase 1 right now. Oh, you have 8 turkeys, Susie? Super cute.
Approves framework for stage 2, but I can't find any dates here quickly.
I just think it's funny that one of the things that opens in stage 1 is a tattoo parlor, but you're still supposed to maintain a social distancing feet of 6 feet. How are you going to do that?
You can't.
I mean, don't get
really
me wrong.
long needle.
Don't get me wrong. I've been needing a tattoo. However, pigs are good. I feel like you did you clear out more land, Susie? I feel like in pictures I saw recently you have more the land goes further out than last time I was there. Did you guys take some trees out too to expand your landscape? That's how you get a lousy tattoo, right? The needle's all bendy and long.
Well, a face mask is all the way up to here. You barely can see. Oh, I'm going to show...
Salons are open? Oh.
Oh, here?
Oh, yeah, it said salons are open there.
Oh. I don't think they're open here yet. I think that is part of phase 2 here.
Well, it definitely looked a lot larger than I remembered, Susie. What are you doing now?
Oh, I was going to get that other face mask, but I'm not going to do it.
Oh, the one that you got from there?
The one I got from...
Did you wear one today?
One of the ladies. I wore a bandana today.
Okay.
That red one.
I tried. By the way, there's a delay when I answer or respond to something you say in chat. So you might be reading something from a minute ago, hence it may not make sense.
Oh, we know that.
Yeah.
We're used to that.
We're just forgetful and forget what we were talking about sometimes. We're like, what?
And Facebook is also, it's just weird. Trying to keep up with the chats this way is odd. And when it was in the middle of the screen, it was almost worse because we would see it pop up over here. And if we weren't paying attention and looking directly at the on-screen chat, like that was way delayed. And then on top of it, it was from 2 different servers. So it got messy. But thank you. Yes. We know you make sense. We just have to read back.
Retta says you can go get a haircut now.
Woohoo! I gave myself a haircut the other day, and I'm waiting to give Derrol a haircut on camera.
I'm gonna keep my crazy hair for a while, till all this craziness is over. I ordered Steve a Dukes of Hazzard mask. Oh, cool.
Here, I'm gonna go get that other one.
Like the door, Susie? Is that the door of the car?
I have tons of bandana colors. I have like 15 colors. So this was my color of choice today. And again with the coffee wire cinchi for my nose.
You guys should have seen him running around with the orange one before he went on.
Where is the orange one?
I don't know.
I left it in the other room. I had to flatten out my hair. I was wearing it like a
babushka.
You had to make it racial. This one is from the spiritual center that I'm working for. One of their members made it. And it's kind of it's funny when I picked it out, the lady that I'm working with, she's like, or Gino, if you're out there, she's like, I did not suspect that you would pick that colorful of one. I thought you'd pick that other one. I was like, no, what? This one's so cool.
What was the other one?
They were all different, like stripes, and they were kind of bland and boring. But this one was like cool.
That's totally Cory.
The only thing I don't like about it, and what's preventing me from wearing it, is there's a metal wire in here that's round, and it's kind of harsh on my nose. Otherwise, it fits really well. Here, let me put it on. I think it just hurts my nose, and it's a little small for my face. I have a big ass nose.
It's cool.
I like my bandana better.
I can't wait to wear the one out Elizabeth made me. You know, whenever I leave the house.
Whenever you get there.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
And that's the other way.
Huh?
I like it because it's almost like a mouth. It's
Yeah.
almost like teeth. Arr.
Oh, goodness.
And it pushes my ears forward. Like, that's all I need is some help pushing my ears forward.
Retta, even if they are open, I still would not go get it. That's me, though.
What, a haircut?
My aunt said, yeah. Retta,
Yeah.
even if they're open, I still wouldn't get it. Yeah.
It's a little too long to spend that close to somebody right now, I think. But then again, I think we can't be scared.
True. Cory, it makes you look like a fun children's orthodontist.
I like looking like a bandit.
Yeah, I like the ties
I'm-
better, Elizabeth, I
I'm
think.
doing this and I'm tucking it under.
Yeah, I think the ties
Yeah,
are
the ties are a better fit.
definitely better fit.
I'm just going to do the rest of the show like this.
And I also can't have things around my ears because of all my earrings. I don't want them to get pulled out.
Nope, we can't hide forever, Susie. And you're going to get sick at some point. Isn't it? I feel like a bandito.
First he
Sissy
tucks, and then he sissies that walk. Yep.
I don't need duct tape for this tuck, though.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, be careful about your colors there, Cory. Elizabeth said you with the bloods.
Here, hold on. So, this is one from the other day. I haven't washed yet.
You haven't washed that yet? Put that in the washing
And then
machine
my
immediately.
red one.
Cooties are just sitting right there on the ground. You just need a cowboy hat, Cory, John said.
I've always wanted a cowboy hat.
Maybe you should shred the
orange.
you should shred it and be like that. What's his name? Orville Peck.
Oh,
You could
he just
shred
popped
the
up on my feed.
Yeah. I do have a cowboy hat, John, that he could wear. I have two, actually. The Crips, Elizabeth said.
I do have a blue one too, right? That's the Crips, and the Bloods are red. Is that
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. You're funny, Cory. I like that one better. And when the virus over, you can use it on your nose.
Totally. Yeah, I have one from Elizabeth too. So I gave mine to Derrol, Elizabeth, because I have a huge nose and it doesn't quite fit my face.
He has a huge face.
So
Pat, did you see him?
it fits Derrol much better than it fits me.
That's what I was saying. Shred it and look like Orville.
Now I'm gonna do it because I think he's hot. Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna go get another beer. Are you okay?
Might as well bring one in.
Oh,
For
this
time.
is going so much smoother, you guys. I'm so sorry that I tried something new and it was a disaster for 3 days. It was so stressful. If you want to, I'll take it. I think they're super cute. It just didn't really fit me very well.
Yeah, I like the kind of design that
It
you
kind of
use.
comes with my nose. If I have it around like where it should be around my chin, it comes down to here on my nose and falls off. I've got a big old nose.
Can you make him extra large, Elizabeth, so it covers the entire face?
I got a huge face.
Just cut out little eye holes for him, and just the rest can be a mask.
If you're making more, please don't go out of your way. I think it's amazing that you did it, but I'll take it.
Yeah, I love that the spider webs on mine are gold. It's fancy.
Uh-oh. Not too crazy. I'm still slightly conservative in that respect.
Conservative.
Very
my
liberal in
behind.
most respects. Yeah, John, I have a feeling we have the same facial profiles. sizes.
Mine's different because I have a very
He's so
tiny,
tiny.
I have a tiny little face, but then I have a 5 head instead of a 4 head. I'm all 4 head.
There's something about this too, isn't there? Oh, it's your foot. Like we're so proportionate that
it's supposed to be
the span between your thumb and your middle finger is supposed to be how large your foot is.
No. It's supposed to be you hold your hand in front of your face and your hand is as big as your face. Do it real quick.
Nope.
Come on. Ooh, I went all the way red on that one. Sorry, guys.
You've been yelling into it quite a bit. I turned your mic up too. I've been writing it. I see you go loud there, and I'm like turning it down a little bit. Let's turn Derrol down.
I'm trying to speak into the microphone.
Thank you. I actually really like my nose. Even growing up, I always hated my ears more than I hated my nose. I've never minded my nose. It is huge, though.
I was actually thinking tie-dye for him, Elizabeth.
I like tie-dye. Tie-dye's
fun. With a 5 head, you don't have dreams, you have movies. This is true, and I can project them onto my forehead.
That's cute. I like that.
They say that Capricorns have large foreheads.
Need an extra large. Thanks for clarifying that it's your nose. I'm gonna get a beer.
Excelente.
Does anybody need anything?
Do you need a beer while Cory's out? Oh, dinner, Cory. Did you take pictures of your dinner?
What?
Oh no, come when you come back. Sorry, I was just thinking and exclaiming out loud. Ross will take one. What I need is a couple of those ice packs to sit on right now because it's 1,000 degrees in here. Oh yeah, I can see Facebook is quite a bit behind right now.
Oh, it's so hot. Did you want one?
Yeah, I said bring me one. I said you might as well bring me one because I'll need it. Hello. Oh, John has an Italian nose. You had a bonfire today, Retta? Is that what you mean? Or you got a sunburn? Gee, thanks.
It is 10,000 times hotter in here than the rest of the house.
I'm telling you.
I'm gonna open a window.
Ugh. The girls aren't in the cage, so it should be.
They were loud earlier.
They heard you in here. They were like, "Come on."
Okay. Need a little air in here.
I was asking, did you take a picture of your dinner? Is your dinner picture? Here?
I did actually. Did you tell them already what we had?
I did not. I was going to let you say that because you made it. I don't normally make things for people to wear, and it was hard to judge face size on TV, so I sent a medium to both of you. It fit perfectly on my face.
Yeah, it worked totally perfect for him.
Mm-hmm.
And I know I look petite. But
don't lie. Is that because you were cold, Retta, or because you had some stuff to burn? A window. Yeah, we had to open a window in here. See? 5 heads.
It's friggin' hot.
I'm all shiny like you right now.
Bright like a diamond?
Shining bright like a diamond.
Oh, I was gonna say the other day when we were talking about Orville Peck and like the costumed kind of singers, Sia made it super big when she put her disguise on, but she couldn't make it at all with the same voice and the same songs showing herself. It was all part of the mystique.
Is she not a super attractive person? Why is that?
No, I just think that like the disguise was intriguing.
Intriguing to people?
Yeah, so when she did it, all of a sudden people looked at her differently, and she had an incredible voice to start with.
True.
But you know, I don't know, but it was just
Great.
an
Now I'm going to be
added
swinging
extra.
from the chandelier all night. So you do not have AC in the house? No, Auntie, we do not. And every year it just seems to be getting hotter and hotter. So Cory's been looking at some air conditioning units for the house. Probably we'll get 2 small ones, one for in here and then one for out in the living room. And then it can be moved too. If he wants to move it into his bedroom, he can move it into his bedroom. But yeah, for the moment we're just sweating it out.
Ugh.
The girls today were not looking happy either. I kept them in their cage today so that because they're kind of silly about that, they'll be like standing out in the sun like it's sweating. I'm like, hello, go stand in the shade. So I put them in there. Yeah, AC will cost a fortune, Ross. We already pay a huge electric bill every month, like astronomical. And I know it's largely my fault because I have heaters on the tortoise houses for the winter and fish tank filters and fish tank lights and 2 dehumidifiers. So, yeah. But we'll be turning the tortoise heat sources off because they don't need it during the summer because it stays warm enough here for them. So hopefully it'll offset the cost.
Okay, I think I'm ready.
Hey, Ray. All right, Cory's going to give you a little preview. Oh, Ray that just joined has been doing some little cooking things. I don't think you're doing live video, are you, Ray? But he's been taking pictures of different foods that he's been making, and they sound really good. And I've been wanting to do some screenshots.
I need some new recipes.
Yeah, he made
What kind of stuff?
like the honey glazed shrimp, I think was one of the things, and that's one of the things that we love.
That's something I would love to make, actually.
Yeah, but I think there's no actual shrimp in it. I think it was just the condensed milk and something else. You might have to correct me on that, Ray. But I saw that and I was like, ooh, I got to get Cory to make that.
So last night I made one of those, took one of those sauces, the sesame honey, I think it was.
Super yummy.
Sauce, and I... Oh, that's a long conversation, Angela.
After Cory's done talking about dinner, Angela, I'll tell you guys what kind of fish I have.
Hold on, Gerald. We'll get there. I made tofu sesame chicken, I'll call it. But I used sour cream last night because our oat milk had bloated and it didn't look like it was good. So I ended up using sour cream with the cornstarch, and it actually worked really well, I think. So there's the tofu. I wish I would have made pieces a little smaller, possibly.
I thought they were good size.
But they were not bad. It browned up really nicely with the sour cream.
Is there some left still?
It's actually better than I've had. That the sour cream worked well.
Is there a block of tofu left still?
There's still a whole thing of tofu. And then I used Brussels sprouts
Kurt, you would have hated it.
as my greens with a little garlic and then some rice and sesame deliciousness.
You definitely would have picked around it though, Kurt, and not ate those Brussels sprouts. But everything else,
It was good.
You would have loved.
If I was critiquing myself,
Which you always are.
which I always do, I would have cut the pieces in half of what they were because they were a little mushy in the middle. Like I wish I could have got them a little more cooked because they browned too much on the outside. But other than that, the flavor was there. The consistency was like almost there. It's so hard with tofu sometimes.
Derrol made an amazing eggplant parmesan the other night. You would have loved it. Yum.
That's one of my favorite dishes. I love eggplant parmesan.
Did you guys see Adele's new skinny pictures? I didn't even recognize her. No, I haven't seen that.
I have. I saw a couple. I don't know which ones you saw, but they did a comparison of her last album cover with her now and then, and like put it together. It was kind of interesting. She looks like the same person, just a little
Dinner.
thinner.
Gerald, to answer your question on fish, I have a rope fish that I've had for probably 10, 12 years now. A giant Danio. I have about 200 convict cichlids.
They're best friends, by the way. I was watching them the other day.
They are.
The Danio will go over and check on him and then go over and do his thing.
Yeah. They have a whole 55-gallon tank to themselves because they're both really old and I don't want to move them, and they're just buddies. So I have like 200 convict cichlids, guppies, plecostomus, koi. I actually have 3 large koi that will be going to live in my friend's pond soon because my 160-gallon tank isn't big enough for them anymore. Flame gourami,
Where's the fish?
catfish. I got a couple sets of crabs. I know they aren't really fish, but you know. We used to have this really cool Oscar for several years, but
Very sad.
he passed away unexpectedly. He got hole in the head disease, and I didn't catch it in time.
Very sad.
Cory, next time make sure the tofu is really dry before cooking. Let it rest outside of the fridge on paper towel for about 15 minutes before cooking.
I squeeze that stuff like crazy. So, Rodney, the trick that I have is, and it's not really my trick, it's a well-known trick. I freeze it, and then I thaw it out, and I usually do the firm stuff.
Good night, Auntie. Bye.
Bye, Auntie. And then I found that it actually drains a lot better once it's frozen. And then I put it between 2 cutting boards in the sink for about 15 or 20 minutes and put some weight on it. And then take a paper towel to it afterwards and try to dry it out a little more. So I do that. But I've also found that like the size of each piece really makes a difference when cooking it. Like some of them were perfect. Like I got a few bites that were like spot on, but then a couple of them were a little squishy inside still because they were a little thick.
What kind of fish did you have, Angela? Ew, I just thought about that tick again. Gross.
I don't know where the fish one is in here.
Which, the convict cichlids?
Yeah.
Oh, Cory's going to pull up a picture, video of if he can find
Cory
it.
might.
Cory might.
If Cory can find it.
The convict cichlids are cool.
I found it.
If you guys have ever grown up around sunfish, you know how they make that little nest at the edge of the lake? It's like a little spot that they clear out. The convict cichlids do the same thing. Derrol, are you growing some succulents? Mine has been so beautiful with all the rain we had last. Oh yes, Ray. My whole entire yard is succulents and cactus and a ton of stuff right now. I love succulents. I have tons of them everywhere. I like your front yard, Ray, with all the stones and succulents you have. It's pretty cool. It just needs to be room temperature before cooking.
Oh, the tofu?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's usually refrigerator temperature, so that's something I could do better.
Oh my god, I forgot about my betas. I have a male beta and a female beta.
I'm sure there's a few more that you forgot about you're just not thinking about.
Ooh, Mickey Mouse are cute. Those were cute. Cory has fish. I forgot your fish, too.
Oh, I have mollies. Mollies?
You have some platies?
Platies, not mollies. And a few white clouds, I think, are in there.
White clouds and a couple guppies, too, I think.
By the way, that needs to be scraped the top again.
I need to get...
The plants are crazy.
I have these pond plants. I put a couple in his tank. And every month or so, I have to take all of them out because they grow so well underneath the light that he has in there. But recently, the girls have discovered that that's their favorite new treat. So I had this little kiddie pool that had stuff in it. Oh, there you go, Gerald. There's our convict cichlids.
I didn't mean for it to take over.
Well, you can have it big for a minute.
Well, I'm going to put it here.
Oh.
So the fish can swim between us.
Here's our fishes. There's actually a huge nest going on right here right now. Right here. They've cleared out this spot right here. There's a lot of activity going on in the tank today.
Room temp before cooking. But I need another trick or two with the tofu. I've tried. You're gonna have to go over. Get over
I
there.
can't breathe underwater.
I've tried shredded. I've done pork, like pork sandwiches kind of a thing, and that turned out really good.
I really like the sliders. Those are probably my favorite ones.
The sliders, super good. I've done like, what do you call that? Slabs, like a little, cut them slab-wise instead of in cubes. And that was all right. It didn't turn out super good for a sandwich, at least.
It's not a live feed right now, Elizabeth. It is, but Cory videotaped our fish one day. So it is our fish, yes.
The intention was to do a live feed, but just setting it all up was much harder in my mind than just filming it and putting it up. Now I have it for today because I recorded it. But what was I going to say? There was another tofu-wise.
There was the one that was really, really stuck to the pan that you couldn't get off.
That was the first attempt when I did it in the oven. I've been frying it lately. The oven method kind of worked a little bit better. It's just so long.
What was the second one?
And it heats the house up, and it's just too much.
Was the second one in the oven too? I like the second one.
The second one was the oven, and I did some kind of like a garlic Asian sauce of some sort. I can't remember right now. That was super salty, but good.
Not as salty as the stroganoff. Do you know if we can use lighting adapter to connect to iPhone or iPad?
Yes, you can. I actually am using an adapter to show these photos here. Oh, sorry about the fish. But that's my iPad right there, and that's a lightning adapter. And I can hook up my phone. I was playing games the other day in the middle between us, just between the lightning adapter and my phone in OBS. You don't even need the ATM Mini for that, just OBS. And we did a Zoom with OBS as well. The switcher, I didn't need it for that. We just put the Zoom up in a window in the OBS software and then put it up like the fish right here.
Buffalo chicken tofu. We did that kind of, didn't we?
Yeah, we did buffalo chicken twice. And it was good both times. Like that's been a consistent one.
Charles! Hi, Charles.
With some ranch dressing and some carrots and celery. It's super good.
That was good.
You're welcome, Kevin.
Charles used to run the Quentin Chris Theater on 6th of Penn, remember?
Oh, I remember the name, but I don't.
Hey, Charles.
Hey, Charles. I'd have to see a picture. You know my mind. I need reminders.
Yes. You left, Retta? Rude. Retta's back.
Hi, Retta. Again.
That's our fish, Retta. In case you were gone during the fish conversation. This is our fish. Oh,
Siri wants it on it.
Siri thinks I'm talking to her about my fish.
Does anybody play poker out there?
It's a good thing I'm about to make some pasta. You guys always make me hungry showing your food pics.
And it's also late out there too, right? What time is it there, Ross? 8?
He's 2 hours behind us, I think. Yeah, Cory's the guy to ask, Kevin. Cory knows all this stuff. What are we having for dinner tonight, Cory?
Ugh, I don't know. 8:16. Is that a Bible verse?
That's what time it is.
I'm just kidding.
Red pill, 8:16.
I don't know. I'm not really hungry, so it's hard for me to think about.
That's right, because you had Swamis.
I did have Swamis. It's actually, I left it in the car, the leftovers. I need to go get it and throw it away.
Leftovers anyway. What'd you get?
I got a Greek omelet. I don't know. We have pasta, but I'm kind of tired of pasta. We've had macaroni and cheese for way too often in the last week.
You can't ever have macaroni and cheese too much. I could eat macaroni and cheese.
I don't really feel like cooking. It's too hot. So we'll see. I don't know. But
John says, I have played poker, Cory. I think he was talking about on his little device. John.
I have Zynga poker. Does anyone play that? I used to play it on Facebook when I...
Is that like the Zynga bus?
When I used Facebook. But I am playing it solo from Facebook right now. But I love it, and I play it all the time, and I have like 3 million points or coins. I love pasta too, Ross. Don't get me wrong. I can eat it all the time. We have a super good pesto in there right now that is sounding super good.
I used some of that on my quesadilla today.
You opened the pesto?
No, the squeeze stuff.
Oh, that's not pesto.
What is it?
That's basil.
Oh, I squeezed some of the basil onto my quesadilla today.
I'm like, bitch, if you opened that pesto and ruined it, I'm going to be mad. So I'll put it up right now. Hold on.
Rodney says plain yogurt seasoned with Indian spices, toss
Ooh, yogurt.
in the medium cube tofu, roast in the oven over saffron rice.
Rodney, thank you, because the sour cream last night was like a ding, ding, ding in my head. I'm like, oh, well, why haven't I done this before?
Ding, ding, ding.
But I didn't even think about yogurt. Yogurt would probably be better than sour cream, but along the same lines, a nice thick consistency to brown up. That sounds good. Do I need, you don't need any cornstarch or anything in there? Because I've been using a lot of cornstarch lately, and I don't really like using it.
I didn't even know. Did you use cornstarch last night?
I did.
I didn't even notice. Bye, fishies.
Just for a minute.
Bye, fishies. What are you doing?
I'm going to put up the phone here in a minute.
The what? Oh, are you going to play poker?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
So this poker game is totally fun. If you don't play Zynga Poker.
Pat, do you play this? I feel like Pat would play.
She has a couple other poker games that she really likes.
Is this just to spin the thingamajig?
No,
thing?
that's like extra points.
Oh. If it was a spin the thing, I could do it. I've never played poker in my life.
Okay, that makes sense because I did deep fry it the other night. But the recipes that I've had before, even in the oven, they call for a cornstarch.
Some say arrowroot is a more healthy alternative to cornstarch. And I could go forage that somewhere. You know how I like to forage things. Today I also, with the stuff that I got the tortoises, I also got some fennel that I'm drying out there for myself.
Where do you get arrowroot?
Near marshes. You could probably get it in a store too.
I don't know about arrowroot.
He said, oh, this also works really well with cauliflower.
Ooh, I did buffalo cauliflower once.
Yeah.
That was super good.
Yeah, John.
I am getting hungry, I
John
guess.
says don't break the internet, Cory.
Talking about all this food. Well, I just bought in, so I can't stop.
Oh, jeez.
It's $2 million buy-in. I'm not stopping.
Arrowroot is not good for chinking up sauces. Thickening?
I think he meant thickening. I don't even know what arrowroot is. That's a new one on me.
You don't get money from it, Retta, which is why I don't play it.
But you get points.
And the poker game is against live players, right? John
yes,
asking?
it is actually live players. And on Facebook, it was cool because they were actual like people's like Facebook avatars. But when I had my anti-Facebook phase, I decided that I called, or actually emailed Zynga and said, can you take me off of Facebook, but can I still keep all my points and play? And they did it, but then it wasn't as fun because I didn't get to see all the Facebook people. Full House, ding, ding, ding.
Oh, that was a good show in the 80s, 90s.
It's a fun game, though. I can sit and play this for hours.
And he does, too. So what's for dinner tonight, Cory?
We're having pesto pasta tonight, everybody.
There's enough queens in the room without poker. They're talking about you, Cory.
You're more of a queen than I am.
Oh, please.
Queen.
Please.
Yeah, see, exactly. See? Where's your crown? You need to go get your crown.
It's in the other room. I got a crown
Where's
and a tiara
scepter?
in the other room. I also got a scepter. Don't test me.
2 sevens. Ding,
Oh,
ding, ding.
yay. I got 2 7s today when I was reading my cards.
Oh, Derrol, talk about that. You've been doing that quite a bit lately.
I don't need the cards to read people.
But
I'm just using it as a tool.
talk about it.
What?
2, 3. I need a 4.
Shy about that sort of thing. What's Ross say?
Oh, should I go? Should I do it?
Do it.
Good night, Angela.
Win it all. Bye, Angela.
16K.
Bye, Gerald.
Bye, Gerald.
You have a good night too. Never, John. Never.
I need a 4.
You see what John said? You see what John said?
Yeah, but I don't have a straight though. I need a 4. I have 2 4s.
Oh, good. Does that mean you're going to get a flush?
No, I'm not even close to getting a flush.
I don't know what that is. I'm just parroting words.
Hi. Sorry, I didn't mean to start this, and
Yeah, quit it.
I think it's fun.
Nobody else does.
Pot roast, yum. That's something I have not had in so long. That sounds delicious.
No pot roast.
So the one thing about the one meat thing that I love, 2 meat things, stroganoff, but I love pot roast that just falls off the bone, like shredded deliciousness.
Is that the same thing?
Corned beef is like, is it pickled? Is corned beef pickled? It has like a vinegary, pickly flavor.
I know you only eat that at St. Patrick's Day.
And it usually has potato in it too, I think, corned beef. Am I wrong?
Roast beef almost killed me when I was a kid. I had braces and I had one of those bars across the top of my mouth. And you know how the roast beef has that string on the edge of it or the stuff? It got caught in the bar.
Or prime rib.
And then I tried to swallow it, but it was caught on the bar and I almost choked to death. I had to get a knife and cut it and swallow it. At my aunt's house. Auntie just left, but it happened at her house.
Good night, Elizabeth. Go do your stuff.
Bye, Elizabeth. Pot. Ross, love to roast some pot.
Yeah, good old, like, fall off the bone beef. That's good.
No.
And chicken, shredded chicken,
Retta
too.
agrees with you, but I do not.
2 pair.
Yay,
My nose
that's
is
super
itchy.
exciting. Everybody's seen it. Everybody loves it. They're ready to move on.
It is the same beef. Oh, prime rib and pot roast. I get you. Rodney, I do remember when you were working in at the park, and we had several conversations about prime rib, and I love the end, and I love it like super duper done, and I don't think you did. I think you said it was the worst.
Just the charcoal briquette at the end.
Not really paying attention to this. 2 6s.
Yeah, see, that's not a thing that you do while you're talking to people on a live cast.
But I'm keeping up. My mom used to do like a big old pot roast inside with carrots and potatoes and everything, and they get all mushy and taste all like the beef that was in the thing. It's so good. I won. Ooh, 2 kings. I'm doing really well.
Hey, Jay. Jay from Diversionary.
Oh, I love it cooked. Hey. How you doing, Jay? Yeah, the super done is good on me. I love the end. Spicy. It's funny, when I was ordering Swami's today, I thought, God, I haven't had meat in so long. I should order something that has meat in it. And then nobody else ordered anything that had meat, and I thought, I guess I'm just going to eat something veggie.
Go into a spiritual center. And
I didn't want to be the guy.
Yeah.
Hey, Jay.
All right. Time for the poker.
Oh,
to go
corned beef. And okay, I get you.
I said that.
I'll take it off.
He wasn't listening because he was playing poker.
I'll take the off the screen, but I'm not going to stop playing because I'm almost there.
Super rude.
I almost have a straight.
Oh, darn.
Yeah, my mom likes it bloody. It better be bleeding or she's sending it back.
Oh, dear.
It's true. Oh, sorry, John. Talk to Derrol.
Yeah, see,
I'm getting in trouble over here.
get.
I just won again. I had a pair. I just beat one person out, too.
See, all of your attention is now looking at that instead of looking at the people.
People like to watch people play games. It's a thing. I could do this on Twitch, and I probably make some money.
On your own damn show. I'm not sitting here to talk to myself. Get the hell off it.
Well, I'm not going to forfeit my game to keep...
Oh, I'm sure the world is going to end if you end your game.
That was 2 million points.
Oh, gosh. What will you do without those 2 million points? If it was $2 million, I'd say go for it. Keep playing.
Weren't you talking about your cards that you were reading earlier?
No, you're trying to deflect so you can play your stupid game.
I was trying to get you to open up and talk about something. All right, we're at an hour and 18 minutes.
Yeah, we gotta go because apparently Cory can't get off a stupid game. And it's rude. You can barely pay attention as it is.
So tomorrow, everybody, I will not be trying to put the chat up in the middle. I am going to go straight for Caster.
We're not going to restream at all anymore, right?
That I know works. I don't think so. I mean, I want to try, but I've got a paid subscription for Caster up through the 24th, and it's $10. I mean, it's not going to break me. Oh, I just got a straight. Thank you, John.
Don't encourage him, John.
Maybe I'll have to start a gaming stream because I like playing. It's impossible
to get him to pay attention as it is.
I like playing games. He doesn't get them.
I like to keep my head in the real world, Cory.
Oh, that's a lie. You watch TV all day long.
I do not. I'm doing projects in between my TV viewing. I stop it, I turn it on, take a little break, and watch it. I watch it in the morning when I'm drinking my coffee only.
All right. Okay, everybody. I'm going to finish my poker. Worthy saying hello. Worthy, say hi to the people.
Worthy. It's a yoga move. Oh, you're not in the frame then.
Hi, where? Say hi to everybody. I'm gonna go make some pasta and finish my poker game, everyone.
And I'm gonna go put the girls away because that was my chicken alarm that just went off.
It's been fun. Thanks for sticking around while we got stuff figured out.
Yep. Tomorrow we're gonna come on with no issues, everybody.
Now I'm gonna restream a really nasty, well, not nasty, but
Caster ever,
honest letter.
Did Caster ever tell you when they're gonna do the chat thing?
Well, they said it's coming, but it's the same thing. They create the post for you. So, but maybe theirs might work better. So you might see the chat again soon. We'll see.
Not this week. We're gonna have flawlessness the rest of the week.
The rest of the week it's gonna be flawless.
We're gonna start losing viewers if we're not able to.
Bye,
get
Jay. Bye, Mom. Love you.
Bye, guys.
Bye, John.
Hi, everyone.
Ivan.
Oh, hi, Ivan.
Ivan, we're just getting ready to leave. Who else do we got to say goodbye to? Bye, everybody.
Alan. Bye, Alan. Sorry to everybody who just came on.
Bye, Jay. Is it sufficient time to say goodbye?
I think.
All right, I'm going to hit the button, guys.